Hi guys, so today we have a new video, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Zvezda. Well, it's kind of fresh for me, but it's present on the market for some time, but at least it was released this year. So it's a T-70B in 135 scale, and as you can see, it's a Soviet light tank, and it might be interesting for modders who would like to copy this particular modification of the vehicle which participated in World War II or was used in World War II. And of course we have a commercial sample here. It was bought by me. It's a kit number 3631, and you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video. So as you can see, we have a really nice box art here, and the box size, I wouldn't say it's really big, so here is comparison with my hand. Also on the side you'll find some information about the kit. So we have 216 parts, actually 206 parts, and 21.2 centimeters it will be a length of the assembled model, so not that big for a 135 scale. And here also we have the paint numbers. Note that they're given in Zvezda and Tamiya designations, and also decal map. I don't know why they are showing it here, maybe just to give you some understanding on what to expect. Nevertheless, on the opposite side you'll find also the pictures of other models which are produced by Zvezda in 135 scale. Of course, we reviewed this and you can find it easily on our YouTube channel. While on the rear side you can see the history note. Also we have again the information about the kit and also the assembled model. What is quite interesting is that we have here the two pictures of the assembled model. That's because we have the first and second assembly options. As far as I remember, it allows you to assemble the late and early version as it's written here, so you can see it by yourself. And this is really cool. I would say it's not that usual for Zvezda to give you an opportunity to assemble several versions of the same vehicle. So the box is sealed with a Zvezda sticker, but it's quite easy to cut, as you can see. And now I'm just going to open this color printed sleeve, take out this cardboard box, and let's open it together. So here's what we have inside. As far as you can see, all the parts are molded out of the green plastic. And even though obviously you will have to paint the model, maybe it is aimed at giving some modders opportunity to assemble it without painting. So now, as you can hear, I'm opening this sealed plastic bag, so just give me a moment. It should be quite quick to open. And by the way, we have all of the frames packed into one plastic bag, but there are not that many of the sprues, to be honest. So first we can see the pair of the sprues. It's a sprue D, and this one is dedicated to the drivetrain, so that's why I'll leave only one, because they carry the same set of parts. And here I can zoom in so that you can see what we are actually talking about here. So we have the track parts here, and this is really great. So it means that we get the plastic track links, and those are molded as a fixed length, as you can see. And we also have the separate track links for the bands around the tensioners and drive sprockets. But still, this design has a place to be, and of course it will give you a better result in 135 scale. We also get the one-piece road wheels. Note that the rubber sections are pre-molded, so you'll have to be careful with this. And of course here you can see the suspension arms, which will have to be installed on the lower hull section. Okay, what is next? Next we continue with the sprue A, and here we get a bigger frame, so I will have to zoom out a bit. Now you can see what we are getting here. So this is the top hull section together with the glacis plate. We also get the side panels. This is the rear exhaust section. We also get some turret parts. Note that some hatches here, for example, are molded separately, and this might be handy for some diorama ideas, but keep in mind that this vehicle is supplied without interior, so in case you plan or you hope to get some internals, no, they're not included here. And if I flip it over, here you can see another confirmation of this, because on the opposite side of the hull we just get the plain surface, no additional details, nothing is supplied here. But nevertheless, everything looks fine. I guess this is the main barrel. It is molded as a single piece part, so it's just a matter of getting everything together. And next we continue with the sprue B. So this one is the biggest and the last one in the kit. Here we get the large parts. So this is the floor panel of the lower hull section. These are two side skirts. We also get some parts for the engine air intake. Here we get some separate armor panels. And also these side panels for the lower hull section. As you can see, they also have these special pins for the tensioners. Everything looks cool, and if I flip it over, here again we get the plane surface. We also get some push marks here, but this is not important because it will be hidden inside, so it will not be visible on the finished model. But overall, I think this is a really great set, which might be fun to build together. Nevertheless, that's not all. We also get the separate plastic bag with a clear sprue and decals. So I'm going to open it right now, and we will take a bit more careful check on those parts. So first of all, let's zoom in a bit, close the lenses, because here we have decals. As you can see, we get the full number registry, so it's quite handy for copying different vehicle numbers, obviously. And of course, all the remaining numbers, they will go into your spare decals, let's say, so it's also a nice bonus to have. And next we continue with a clear sprue. So here it is, not that big as you can see, but we get all the necessary parts. And just like in any other Zvezda kit, we do not get the masks here, so you will have to do everything with your own hands and tools. Next we continue with the marking guide. So as far as you can see, here we have 3 marking options. So here is the color printed, let's say, insert. So first one is the winter camouflage, second one is the classic green vehicle, and another one is the green camouflage, but here I can guess that so there are 4 marking options. Sorry, I thought that this is actually just the version between the winter and the summer camouflage, but it looks like those are different vehicles. So 4 markings in total, not bad for a 1/35 scale release. And last but not the least is the assembly manual. So here we should zoom out a bit and close the lenses even more. So this is not a color printed but black and white brochure. As you can see, we have 2 assembly options. We can open the hatches, and this is handy if you have some figurines to be used with this vehicle. Next we have the parts map, also some tools recommended here, and then we begin the assembly. So assembly starts here, and we begin with the main gun actually, and then we assemble the turret around it. So it will also depend which marking you choose, because as you remember, we have early and late versions, and the same applies to some of these parts. As you can see, we have the special notes for this, so it will be easy to understand what you need here and there. Note that the tarpaulin on the rear armor wall of the turret is assembled out of 2 parts, and of course here we are offered between a choice between 2 versions or positions of the turret hatch. Next we continue with the lower hull assembly. We also choose between the glacis plates because they're also different for various either types of the vehicle. Next we continue with the suspension parts and drivetrain, and here we assemble the tracks. So as you can see, some of the track links will have to be bent around the drive sprocket, and also manufacturers suggest to use the ruler as an assembly jig for those tracks. Next we continue with the sideshows, pioneer tools, also storage boxes and the spare wheel, and here we have the last steps. So in total we have 17 steps, and this is not such a difficult process as far as you can see. It's just a matter of planning what marking option you would like to copy, what version of the vehicle you would like to copy, and also maybe some weathering on this tank. So this kit should be already available. As I said, it's being sold for some time, so you'll definitely find it in any good model shop. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about this release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.